ที่รักคุณสาคุณสา
คนที่ฉันรักคือไออุ่น
Hey, welcome to Wouldn't Be a Drama, a Geo-Drama podcast. I am your host, Jazz, and I'm joined by my gorgeous co-host, Linda. Look at her new haircut, you guys. Doesn't she look great? Look at it. Look at it. She went dark this time.
I did. Well, I just want to say thank you for complimenting me. Thank you, my gorgeous co-host, Jazz.
Okay, let's not lie to the
mutual.
people. Let's not lie to the
What?
people.
No. I would not lie to people. So I'm sure you guys agree with me. So
Nah.
yes.
Nah.
Jazz and I are working on confidence. You see what she's doing? She's not confident. Being confident right now.
I'm not. I mean, not today. Maybe tomorrow. Because I'm going out of town tomorrow. So maybe I'll be confident tomorrow.
Okay, fine. If you're not confident today, at least be confident tomorrow.
Yeah, I might need some advice from you later afterwards.
Of course.
I'm recording. Because you're more confident than I am. You're more confident than I am.
Me? Jazz.
Yeah. What?
It's all fake.
It's all fake?
Let's be honest here. They say fake it until you make it, honey.
Oh my god.
You know?
Well, you definitely made it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's fairly all. I have a lot of insecurities for sure. Yeah.
So how's your week been?
My week has been great. Well, I guess just very busy. Finally, had a break today, so that's nice. I went to go get my hair done, of course, as you guys can see. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to next week because I'll be going to see aespa. Comment down below if you guys are fans of aespa. I'll be going to see their concert in Chicago, and fingers crossed, hopefully the freaking weather holds up for us, you guys, because I know that we have to stand in the line. Yeah. Although
where's it at in Chicago?
I think United Center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is like one of their bigger venues.
Get there very early.
I know.
Well, as early as you can, I guess.
Well, and I have to get like my friend. He's not able to go. He wants me to get merch for him. Yeah, so might have to try and get there pretty early. But yeah, we're excited about that. I'm going with my friends. But what about you? How's your weekend been?
My weekend's been alright for the most part. It's been okay. Can't complain too much, I guess.
Yeah.
Got my tax refund back, so I got a little bit of money. Yeah, so I'll go into my bills. It's not spending it on anything fun for right now. But after that, I'm hoping I'll have enough money saved up to get my next tattoo. I'm really hoping. Because I'm deprived. I'm deprived. I need a tattoo. I want to get my sleeve, but I don't know how expensive that's going to be. And I still haven't 100% perfected what I want the design to be. I'm still trying to figure that part out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have like any ideas?
I want cherry blossoms.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, but I have to try and figure out. You go to
somebody that specializes in that though. Like,
oh yeah, my artist does. Yeah, my artist is really good. Yeah,
perfect.
I just have to figure out a way to do it with my existing tattoos that I already have on my arm. That's the hard part.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it gonna be like a cover up, or is it gonna be like adding an add-on?
Add-on, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to cover anything up, but
okay.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm still trying to figure that part out, but I want to get it done. I at least want to get it started. I know I'm not going to get it all done in one sitting, so I at least want to get it started.
Well, you can do that.
That's a long tattoo session, Linda. This will be the longest I've ever sat for a tattoo, for sure.
How long will it be, that session, do you think?
Oh, I don't know, probably 4 to 6 hours, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
maybe even longer than
6 is pretty high up there.
Yeah. I think the longest I've sat is like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
Jazz, that's a baby.
I know. Oh, I'm poor, okay? I don't have money for tattoos all the time. I'm poor.
My tattoo artist I've been very lucky for sure. Because even if like my tattoos are 8 hours, you know, he'll like charge me like a quarter. You know, so I've been very thankful. For sure.
Lucky.
Yeah, I know. But right. Yeah, so shall we get started?
Yeah.
What
so today we are recapping Us, the series, episode 4. And my goodness, it's a good episode. I thought it was a good episode. Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely learned a lot more.
Mm-hmm. Definitely learned a lot more. I have
Yes.
a new theory about Nini. I don't know if it's I said that back. I started off having a new theory about Nini, and now I'm just kind of thinking, okay, maybe it is. Maybe Linda's right. But we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about it later.
Okay. Let's go to it then.
Yeah. So we start off episode 4
Mm-hmm.
with like a flashback of what happened last episode when Pam kissed Dokrak
Mm-hmm.
and how intense that was. Pam was out of breath. I don't know if you noticed that, but if
She
you were
was.
listening that closely, but yeah, Pam was out of breath. But
She was trying to catch her breath.
she was. But then freaking Dokrak, she's so drunk.
And then she's like, whoop.
She just slunched over.
Right.
Over onto Pam.
She's like, time for bed.
Yeah, time for bed.
Yeah.
So yeah, Pam, puts her to bed, and then we see Dokrak wake up in the morning, and she's like, "What happened?" she doesn't know what happened. She's like, "How did I get home?" And then she remembers, that Pam kissed her, and she's freaking out a little bit. And she's like, "Why is Pam kissing me? What happened? Why did that happen?"
Mm-hmm.
And then Cowie calls her and wants to take off for breakfast. And she's like, how about you just come over here instead? So she makes some breakfast. But in the middle of all that, we get
I
like
want her
a
to make
flash.
breakfast for me.
Right? We get like
Did it look good?
It did look good. That
Yeah.
ramen looked really good. And we get like a little flashback before that to Pam when her parents died.
Yes.
At the hospital. And,
Yep.
she's crying and she's saying that the hospital killed her parents. And it's like, ooh.
So we're like, what do you mean the hospital killed your parents? So what do you think? Do you have any theories about that?
So I kind of think that maybe her parents, they got into an accident, I think. I want to say they probably got into an accident, and when they got to the hospital, it was too late to save them. And, Pam in her grief, she just blames the hospital. That's one idea that I have. The other one is they could have been saved, but the hospital neglected to save them. Possibly?
That's what I think.
Possibly.
So, I do think that, remember when, we're going forward a little bit, but we obviously know Pam doesn't like the rain. So, obviously, I think her parents ended up getting into an accident while it was raining.
Yeah.
And so then, they were rushed to the hospital. But what I think ended up happening was that, what you said, they neglected her parents in a way. I think they turned them down because they probably said, oh, we have too much, patience or whatever it is, then we can't take your parents. And so I kind of think it was along that line. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
We'll see. we're gonna end up learning more for sure.
Yep.
But yeah, so Cowie and not Cowie, sorry. Pam is at home and she's crying looking at her grandparents, not her grandparents, her parents' photo, and her grandma comes down and is like, why are you crying? And she's like, how do you know I was crying? And she's like, well, I raised you, so I know when you're crying. And
mother's
Pam,
intuition.
Yeah, so Pam kind of breaks down. She's like, I miss mom and dad, and her grandma's like, that's good. It's good that you miss them because at least you're not forgetting them. And this next scene with her and her grandma, it was so cute and funny because her grandma was like, I feel like I'm forgetting something, and it's like I can't sleep because I feel like I'm forgetting something. And Pam's like, you forgot to brush your teeth, didn't you? Her grandma's like,
well, right.
maybe. And so we see Pam and her grandma brushing their teeth. Pam takes her dental hygiene very seriously.
Very, very seriously. We get it. She's a student, a dental hygienist student.
She takes it very seriously. We see this later on in the episode too. But yeah, she takes it very seriously. But yeah, so we cut back to Dokrak and Cowie, and they're making ramen for breakfast, and that looked really good.
Whoa,
really good.
Low key, I literally almost
made ramen.
Wanted to go downstairs and make ramen. And then I remember I said, "Wait a minute, Linda, you can't. You're on your diet. Stop."
You can make ramen on a diet. It's fine.
I can't. I'm gonna
eat some ramen.
Eat some ramen. But I've been doing so well. Unless that's
work
like the
out
only meal I had.
Just go work out afterwards. You'll be fine.
That's true. That's true.
Put some veggies in there, an egg or two. Be all right.
You're speaking my language, Jazz.
Some pork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pork belly.
You're welcome. But yeah, so yeah, they're eating, and Dokrak is like super excited for Kawi to try this ramen, and he's like, "You're really eager for me to eat this." She's like, "Yeah," because it's good, and he's like, "Okay, we'll see." So he tries some, and he does like it, and Dokrak is so excited. She's such a puppy. Oh my gosh, she's such a puppy. She's so excited that he liked the ramen, and she's like, "See, I told you I'm a good cook," and yeah, Kawi makes a comment that they can't eat this at home, and
which that part pause like. I guess I didn't even realize. Obviously, we know how her parents, how they are, very extreme, like extremist at this point. Like even to that point of watching what you eat, like you can't have ramen.
Yeah,
that is crazy. Like we can see how controlling. Her. I don't know if it's her mother necessarily, but her father is. Their father.
Right.
Sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Dokrak asked him. She's like, "What did you want to talk to me about? Is it about Pam?" And Kawi's like, "Yeah, I feel like since we've been dating, like she's been really distant." And I was like, "She's kind of distant with you before y'all started dating," but that's besides the point.
I know. I'm like, oh really? Huh?
That's besides the point. But
I never thought.
But yeah, so you see Dokrak get very nervous because she remembers what happened the night before, and she's like, I'm not the best person to ask about this. And he's like, yeah, I know, but you're the only person that I can go to. And she's like, well, have you tried talking to Ake? And she's like, he used to have a family and everything. And he's like, didn't he get divorced though? It's like, divorced people can have good advice, okay?
Right.
They could learn from their mistakes.
There you go. They've been through stuff, experiences, that's how we learn.
Yeah. Exactly.
There you go.
But yeah, so he's like, yeah, I feel like she's just been getting distant and everything.
And
it's just like, yeah.
That we know. We know. Yeah.
Yeah. I will say one thing about Kawi though. He has a thing for lesbians.
I mean, first
he dated
Oat.
And
now Pam. This guy's just taking L's.
Literally. Literally like, taking the L's.
And his gaydar. Off.
Yeah.
Poor
Kawi. But yeah, so we see Pam at work, and she's down in the dumps because she's thinking about Pam.
Oh,
and
Bonnie.
What she's gonna do?
Bonnie. You saw Bonnie at work. Pam.
Oh shit! Sorry. We see Dokrak at work, and she's down in the dumps about Pam. Yeah. And and her coworkers, her friends, they're so funny. I love them.
Yeah, I like their personalities. They definitely give like a comedic relief.
Yeah, they're so funny. So they're arguing and everything, and she's just sitting there.
She pouting. Is in her feels.
She's just pouting, and yeah, so she's like going through this inner turmoil of like, do I want to go talk to Pam? I don't. Yeah, she's so fucking down. But so yeah, we see her running across Bangkok.
Literally across Bangkok.
In jeans. I was like, you're running in jeans? Oh,
girl,
God,
are you?
It's so uncomfortable. That's so uncomfortable. But yeah, she's running to the campus because she wants to go see Pam. And then when she gets there, she doesn't find her. And as soon as she turns around, who's right behind her?
Pam.
So what happens with this conversation, Linda?
Well, so now you see them both kind of sitting on the bench, and Rock asked.
See, you're doing it too.
Wow, I have Bonnie on the brain. Yeah, dang it, because you started it.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So Rock is asking Pam, like, why did you kiss me? And obviously before Pam could even answer, Rock is already answering for her, like, you probably didn't mean it. You're dating my brother. And I had too much to drink. And I'm just like, okay, we're gonna blame that. We're gonna blame the fact that you know, you had too much to drink and she's dating your brother, so that's why things ended up like this. Whatever. But after that, Rak is asking Pam. She's like, "Can we still go back to the way things were before?" And so I'm like thinking to myself, like, how? You know, because like you guys have so much chemistry, sexual tension, and just everything, right? But anyways, I think in this moment, as Rak was getting ready to leave, Pam stops her. She's like, I thought she was gonna say something like, "I like you."
Yeah, I thought she was going to
But-
too.
But she's like, can we walk home together? Can we go home together? And this scene right here, you guys, so freaking cute, okay? So you have them on the bus together, and let's be honest, you know, they obviously clearly like each other, but it's the close proximity. Like, I could feel like I was on the bus with them, and I'm just like, giddy. I'm like, you know, in the corner, like, oh my god, look at those two, right?
And this is why Linda can never go to Thailand.
Exactly, because if I see something like this, I probably will just stare. But no. So at one point, Pam wraps her arm around Rak, and you know, Rak's like I'm okay. She's like, no, like you might fall over. Like, okay, smooth. Okay.
Well, I mean, in her defense, she did get pushed.
She did, yeah.
She did get
True.
pushed.
Yeah, which was really cute. No, but after that, I don't know, which is kind of, this was kind of weird, but the bus ended up
Breaks
stopping
down.
and they all had to
Yeah.
get off. Yes, breaks down. So they all had to get off the bus, and lo and behold, obviously now Doc's like, okay, well, like, you know, I'm gonna walk home and you walk home. And Pam's like, what do you
going
mean?
the same way.
Right, what why does it matter? And so it was cute because Doc's like, well, I get home before you, and that means you'll have to walk home by yourself. And so Pam's like, why does it matter? Like, why does that matter? And then Doc's like, well, because I care about you. And I'm like, oh.
I don't want my brother's girlfriend to get tired. And
Yeah,
Pam's like, please stop calling me your brother's girlfriend.
Yeah,
I don't even
like-
want to be his girlfriend. I'm doing that
Right.
for a reason. But I
Exactly.
can't tell you what that reason is.
Which is really
So
cute.
yeah, Pam's like, are you
You got this.
avoiding me?
Yeah.
And Doug was like, no, of course not. Why would I avoid you?
No,
It's
no.
Girl, yeah, you're avoiding her. Just you feel awkward because you kissed her. So yeah, so now we see them, you know, stopping in front of I almost said Pam. Instead in front of Dokrak's house. And Dokrak tells Pam, okay, like, thanks for walking me home. Let me know when you get home. Text me when you get home to let me know you made it. And Pam, she's looking very like shy all of a sudden, and she's like, "Do I need to?" And Douglas like, "Yeah, like I want to make sure that you know you make it, or I want to make sure that you do, or whatever." And and Pam's like, "But I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet." And Douglas like, "What do you mean you're not sure you're going home?" And she's like, "Where are you going?" And Pam's like, "You told me to." What did she say? What was the exact words? Hold on. I have it pulled up here. Hold on. Yeah, because Pam starts smiling a little bit, and she's like, "You just told me once you're home, love me now." And Dokrak's like,
what?
I said, let me know.
Yeah, not love me now.
I mean, I'm sure Dokrak would not be opposed.
Meant that, right. You know.
If the situations were different, I'm sure she would not be opposed. If her brother was not in the picture, I'm sure she would not be opposed. But but yeah, you can see Pam, she's kind of getting a little coy and a little playful with Dokrak now. And so yeah, Dokrak is super nervous. She's like, no, just let me know when you get home. Just let me know when you get home. So yeah, so they part ways, and what happens next? Oh,
the scene
yeah,
here
the
when
scene.
when Pam walks back home.
Yeah, when Pam gets back home, she sees the people that she
Like
owes
loan
money
sharks?
to. Yeah, I'm guessing the loan
Essentially?
sharks.
Yeah.
And they're attacking her friend. T. Is it T?
Yeah, T,
T
and grandma.
and her grandma. And they're like, Pam's like, what are you doing here? And the dude's like, well, we came to confiscate some things from you because your payment is due. And she's like, my payment's not due yet. And he's like, well, you keep being late making it, and my boss doesn't like that. So, yeah. And she's like, I've been making the compound interest payments, haven't I? And so they keep like attacking them,
Asking
and then
her for
all
more
of
money.
yeah, and then all of a sudden, who pops up?
Which is crazy because I thought it was gonna be Doc and not Nini.
Right. Nini shows up.
So
I think she just pretends that she's on the phone with the police to get them to back off.
But what is kind of nice in this moment is that you actually see how caring she is.
Yeah, she does care
You know what
about
I'm saying?
Pam. Yeah,
She
I was gonna
does,
say
she
that
does.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously
she
we know
genuinely
she's putting
cares
up
about Pam. Yeah.
Yes. So obviously we know that she's putting up an act essentially because of what the siblings family did to her parents or her family. But like you can see genuinely that she's actually
she's a caring person. Yeah.
Yes.
And you see it a little bit later on too. With Oat and Cowie. We'll get to that. But yeah, so yeah, she offers to pay off all of Pam's loans.
Yeah. So you know damn well she has money.
Oh yeah. She's
like,
loaded.
First of all, I want to know what she does. What is her occupation? Like
I have no idea.
Nini, what do you do? But anyways.
Right? But yeah, she offers to pay off all of Pam's debt, and Pam's
Yep.
like, I can't let you do that. And Nini's like, well, what if they come back again? And Pam's just like, I can't. I can't let you do that. And Nini's pretty much like, I need you to stay focused on destroying this family's happiness. And Pam is like, you keep telling me that I need to destroy their happiness, but why?
Right.
Like, why?
Yes. And she said they deserve to be ruined. But like, why?
But why?
You know?
Tell us, Nini. We want to understand.
Yeah.
We all want to understand.
All we know is that whatever happened, her family is involved.
Yeah.
But now Pam is basically like, but like not everybody that is involved with what happened to your family.
Right.
You know, and so she made a really good point here, but she said, do you really think that like Arak ran away because like only for that reason because of the education? And so Pam's like, you know what? Maybe you're right. And I thought so. I was like, nah, she definitely went away for like education purposes because her dad is just too controlling. But no, we will learn. We will find out what happened. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think honestly didn't think that there was maybe any other reason other than the fact that Dokrak didn't like being controlled.
Me too.
Like that. Yeah.
Me too.
But yeah, so next we see what happened in the next part? I don't have it pulled up anymore. There it is. So next we see, all of them at Dokrak and everyone at work, and they're all leaving to go get lunch and stuff, and Dokrak stays behind because she says she's not hungry. And then Pam comes in. Of course, Pam comes in, and she invites Dokrak out for lunch. And of course, Dokrak wants to go, and so Egg tells her, "Yeah, go ahead and go. It's fine. I'll look after things here." And so she leaves, and Egg's like, "Wait, didn't she say she wasn't hungry? Like, why she all of a sudden wanted to go eat lunch?" He's so oblivious, but it's fine. So they're eating lunch. They're at the food stand that Dokrak always goes to.
Yep.
And she's giving Pam some chicken feet, and
Just
Pam's
cute.
like, yeah. Pam's like, well, you should eat too. If you're giving me all of this, what are you gonna eat?
Yeah.
And Dokrak's like, this whole bowl is mine.
Yeah. Like, you thought I was sharing the whole bowl with you?
No, this is mine. You can have that little bit.
You get one, right? But the
This
rest
is
is
mine.
mine.
Yeah, this is mine.
That's
So yeah, so they're eating and everything, and this is one of my favorite parts in the entire episode. Dokrak asks Pam, "Why did you invite me out for lunch?" And Pam's like, "Well, I wasn't really sure. I didn't know what to eat, and so I thought about you." And Pam knew what she was doing. I refuse to believe that she didn't know what she was doing when she said that.
She knew.
She knew. She had to have known, because Dokrak chokes on her food a little bit, and Pam's like, "Are you okay?" No, she's not.
Like,
okay.
girl, you knew what you were saying.
She's not okay. I'm honestly surprised that Dokrak understood what that meant.
Dokrak's not as innocent.
She looks like it though.
She does. She does.
She looks like
She
it.
does.
Like she looks like she would not know what to do in any situation. But
That's true.
but
Apparently, that's not like that in a novel.
apparently not. I don't.
Mhm.
We're gonna have to read the novel at some point. Maybe we should do a live reading. Just read the novel.
That'd be kind of interesting.
That'd be kind of fun. But anyway, so Dokrak starts chewing on some ice in her drink, and Pam scolds her. She's like, "Don't chew the ice."
Yeah.
And Dokrak's like, "Why?" She's like, "Because it can
Not
mess
good
up
for
your
your
teeth."
teeth.
And I was like, "Oh, that's unfortunate because I chew ice all the time."
Oh, yes. Don't chew ice. It's gonna mess up your teeth.
Well, can I have a dentist like Pam to scold me then?
I cannot stand ice.
I used to not, to be honest. I used to
No.
hate chewing ice, but
Like,
just like in the last few months, I've gotten used to it. I don't know.
Ooh, my
I don't
teeth
know
is
why.
so sensitive.
Mine are too. I'm surprised mine aren't right now
What?
when it comes to chewing ice because I can do it now. Like I have to
That's
wait a little
crazy.
bit. Like I can't. Like the ice, I can't believe we're having a conversation about ice right now. The ice can't be like super frozen, but I have to
Okay.
let it sit in my water for a while and then I can
Uh-huh.
chew on it. Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. But anyway, so they're
Continue.
eating and everything. Yes, they're eating. And then we get a little scene with Gowie and his dad at the hospital.
Yes.
And I guess his dad called him into the office and Gowie's like,
He already knew.
yeah, he's like,
He's
you
like,
want
"You
to
want
talk to
something, don't
me?
you?"
Yeah, he's like, what's the
Yeah.
problem? And his dad's like, do I have to have a problem in order to see you? And Gowie's like,
Yeah.
well, you never really see me for any other reason. So, and so his dad's like, well, have you been in contact with your sister? And Gowie's like, sometimes. And he's like, when do you think she's going to come home? And Gowie's like, he's kind of
Maybe
stuck
when you
between
learn
a
to
rock and a
accept.
hard place here.
Yes.
Yeah. He's like,
Like-
well, I mean, if you let her do what she wants, she might come back home.
Uh-huh.
And then the dad calls her. He's like, when is that headstrong girl gonna come back home or something
Yeah.
like that? And Cowie kind of like pushes it. He's like, what happened between you two? Like,
Yeah. He's starting
When
to
are you-
sense something was more
Yeah.
than just what it was.
yeah.
Listen.
He's like, I don't understand why you guys are fighting. Like,
Right.
what's going on? And then his receptionist his dad's receptionist comes in and is like, there's a lady here to see you. And it's just like, why? And so his dad tries to tell her to go away, I'm busy. And she's like, I tried, but she says she's not leaving.
She's super adamant.
Yeah. And so Cowie leaves. He's like, all right, I'm just gonna go. Like, if you don't
Uh-huh.
need me, I'm gonna go. And you can get back to your business. So when Cowie leaves, he walks past a woman sitting down.
Yep.
And she kind of greets him a little bit, and then she walks off to the office. And Cowie's
He's like, wait a minute.
isn't that Dokrak's homeroom teacher?
Yeah. So you're like, why is she here?
And it's just like,
And-
huh.
So in this moment,
Interesting.
I didn't think that an affair was going on. In this moment, what I thought was going on was that he was paying her to like pass Rak because she obviously wasn't attending school. So he's like, I will give you money. Just shut up money, hush money. If you
pass her.
Right. That's what I was thinking. So I didn't even think that an affair was even happening.
I kind of
Why
had
was I wrong?
I had a suspicion.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now we see Dokrak and Pam walking in the park. And Linda, how does this go?
So we have Rak and Pam walking in the park, and they sit down, and now we have, after the conversation that Pam had with Nini, obviously she needs to fish for some more information, right? She's good with it because obviously we know that she cares, but also like she needs to tell Nini what is going on with this family, right? So she's probing Rak about why her and her family, why do they not get along, why did she leave, and she's Rak is essentially like why do you want to know? And freaking Pam was like, this line crazy because she's like, I just want to understand you more. I'm like, fuck, that's the line. Like, she really, obviously Rak is going to fall for it because she's like, oh, like she really does want to understand you more, like it's obviously coming from a place of like the goodness of her heart. Clearly she doesn't know that she's fishing for information. And so she said aside from Rak said aside from like the educational stuff. There was something else that happened between my father and I. And so now we get a freaking flashback and we see Rak with a girl, her mother and her dad comes in and he's like, all right, like I've solved everything, let's go home. And so now we're like, what are you talking about? And we find out that Rak's dad has been having an affair with her homeroom teacher. And so essentially what ended up happening is that he ended up ruining the marriage of that family, and that girl obviously doesn't like Rak for it or her family because she's like, your freaking dad, like my dad almost committed suicide because of what your dad did, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the crazy thing is this mom is fucking crazy because she's like, no, like she's telling Rak's dad, no, don't be mad, and chasing him out the door. And we're like, girl, you're delusional. Like your daughter's right there. Your freaking husband is like, you know, on the verge of breaking down.
Unfortunately, there were women like that who care more about men than their own freaking families. It's unfortunate.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But this girl is now telling Rak, like, are you happy because like your family's tearing my family apart? But Rak is sitting there like,
yeah, she has no idea.
She had no idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then now you see a scene with her mom and her. She literally asked her mom, did you know that dad was cheating? Like, did you know that he was having an affair? Bro, her mom knew the whole entire time and has done nothing about it.
I hate it when parents say this is adult business. It's like, no. This is family business. And last time I checked, I'm part of this family. So this affects me too. I just got in a freaking fight at school because of this.
Right. And so it's crazy because the mom's like, family, we're like this. You know, like when you get older, you'll understand. And you're like, you can still understand infidelity at a young age. Why does it matter? But at the same time, Rak's like, I just don't get it. He cheated on you. Why are you staying with him? And she's like, because I have to protect this family. Like, girl, the mom is delusional AF.
Right.
You know? But the thing is, like, you can see in this scene here, especially the mom's eyes, like, she's hurting. You know?
Yeah, she doesn't like it. But
no, of course not. But she has
it.
There you go. Like you said, she's accepted it. She has a choice, but she's choosing to continue to stay with her husband in order to keep the family at bay. You know, which is crazy because Rak's like, you need to divorce him. And obviously, she said that your dad and I, like, we have an agreement. He can do whatever the crap he wants, but nobody touches the family.
As long as I don't see it.
Yes, as long as I don't see it, it's fine. Like, girl, have some more self-respect. Like, have some more self-love, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I could stay with someone that cheated on me. I don't think I could. I don't know. I don't think I could.
I have, so I can't say this. I can't say.
I mean, you can say now. Like Linda back then did, but what about Linda now?
Probably not. But so as this conversation is happening, Rak is telling the mom, like, can you not tell? Or no, sorry. What was it? The mom that told Rak?
Yeah, mom told Rak not to tell Cowie because he can't handle it.
Because he has like an exam coming up.
Yeah, he has an exam coming up.
Yeah, which is what the hell, crazy. But yeah, well now he's starting to, you know, get some clues about it.
Yeah, he's starting to piece it together a little bit, I think.
He is. But so we go back into the present time, and they're still having a conversation on the bench, and Rak is just telling Pam that she feels bad for Cowie, and you know that, and Pam's like, oh, so he has no idea about this. And, you know, she's like, no, like, I've never told him because he can't, like, who he is as a person, he cannot handle that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
She's like, I haven't told him, but I don't know if he found out another way, and he's just not saying anything. I don't know.
Yeah, but we obviously know that he doesn't know yet, because I feel like if he knows, he's gonna explode.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna lose it. But, but yeah, so then Pam asks Rak, she's like, well, she tells her, she's like, you don't have to keep all this in to yourself.
Yeah.
And, then she asks her, she's like, are you free after work tonight? And Rak's like, I think so, yeah. She's like, are you taking me somewhere? And sure enough, she is. She's taking her home. It's funny that Rak met Pam's family before Cowie did.
Literally.
Twice now, technically.
Twice, yeah.
Yeah. But so yeah, now we cut to a scene with Cowie at Oates Bar, and he's talking to Pam on the phone, trying to see if she's coming out, if she can come out.
Of course not, she's with your sister.
Right. And he's like, oh, okay, so you can't come out. Okay. Well, I guess
Mhm.
I'll talk to you later tonight then. And then he hangs up the phone with her, and Oates like,
Missing
what's
your
up?
girlfriend, huh?
Like, yeah. She's like,
Yeah.
yeah. So she's like,
But we find out more about their like relationship, Oat and
yeah,
Gowie.
yeah. And so yeah, Gowie's like, do you ever get mad? And Oates is kind of like, hmm. And he's like, do you ever get mad like because I broke up with you? And she's like, oh no. She's like, no, why would I be mad about that? I get to date women now. This is great. But yeah, and Gowie's like, I feel like it's my fault that you had a falling out with your mom, and that led to her passing.
Mhm.
And Oates' face kind of drops, and she's like she doesn't really want to talk about that.
Yeah.
And Cowie
What do
keeps
you think
bringing it
happened
up.
there? What do you think happened there?
So, I don't know about the passing away situation, but I think that you know, Oat and Cowie, they were arranged to be married,
Yeah.
and then you know they dated, and I think Cowie found out that she liked women, probably
He
because
must
he
have outed her, kind of.
Yeah, I think he kind of walked in on her and another woman or something,
Oh,
or
okay.
saw them kissing or something. That's my guess. And then he told her mom, and her mom, yeah, did not like that. And yeah, I'm sure they had a huge fight about that. I don't know about her passing away though.
Okay,
I don't think she would have. I don't think she would have done anything to herself with the passing away.
No.
I think she probably just passed away. And Cowie blames himself, probably because she got worked up and emotion and like emotions.
Emotional about
Something
it.
might have happened. Yeah, something might have happened there. But yeah. So yeah, Cowie blames himself for Oates' mom, and then we see Nene in the background listening in on all that. And she looks concerned.
She does. She's like,
Nene does look a little concerned.
She is. I think she's kind of like, wait a minute, maybe these two siblings are not who I thought they were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, she wants them to be miserable, and Cowie does not seem happy.
Yeah.
Almost any of the time, like he pretends to be happy, but I don't think Cowie's really happy. He's not happy. And I mean, Dokrak's kind of in the same situation. Like she puts on a mask to seem happy all the time, but she's not. She's not. I mean, I think she's happy with like her job and everything.
Yeah.
But I think she's unhappy because of how it all happened.
Everything. Yep.
Yeah, and like the background that we don't know much about yet. So yeah, I think Nene needs to observe them a little bit more and open her eyes and realize.
I think she might reevaluate.
They're not the ones to blame for whatever happened to her. They're not the ones to blame. So but yeah, next we see Pam's grandma. She's making them all dinner.
Yes.
And they're all sitting on the table eating, and her grandma's like, this is the first time Pam's ever brought her friend home for dinner. And Pam looks kind of embarrassed a little bit. She's like, Grandma, don't say that. Don't say that, Grandma. But so yeah, so he's like, I made all your favorites. And she's saying, go ahead, eat as much as you want. And to Dokrak, and Pam's like, don't challenge her, Grandma. She likes to eat. She could eat all of this in one sitting if you let.
Yeah.
And Dokrak's like, I don't eat that much. She's like, you ate an entire bowl of chicken feet.
Yep.
Have you ever had chicken feet? Is it good? I never had it.
It's not. Yeah, it's not bad. It just takes on the taste of whatever flavor you use.
Oh, okay. I never had chicken feet. It kind of freaks me out.
You can get it like when you go dim sum. You can try it when you come here.
Okay.
We can get dim sum and then you can try it. I think you'll be surprised because like people obviously get freaked out by the fact because of the chicken feet.
Yeah.
Right, but then you're kind of like, I guess it's not as bad as I thought.
Okay, I'll try anything once.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So Pam's teasing Dokrak about how much she can eat, and yeah, it's a cute little scene because Grandma's like, oh, you like chicken feet? And she's like, I'll make some for you next time. Mine is the best. and so afterwards, Pam makes all of them brush their teeth.
This is so funny. Like, what do you mean?
Because Dokrak's like, can I just do it when I get home? And Pam's like, are you
Yeah.
gonna do it when you get home? Or are you just gonna go to bed?
Exactly. The same line she used on her grandma.
Yeah, she's like, are you gonna do it when you get home? Or are you just gonna go to bed? And Dokrak doesn't say anything. And then
She's like,
Pam's grandma's like, she's not gonna let you go home unless you do it. Just do it.
Yep.
And so all four of them are in the bathroom just brushing
brushing
their
their
teeth.
teeth.
It's crazy.
So cute.
So funny.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so then we see
You have a
Dokrak
cute
and
little
Pam.
scene here.
Yeah, they're outside, and it's raining, and Dokrak's playing in the rain like she always does. And
Yep.
Pam asks her, she's like, "Why do you like playing in? Why do you like the rain so much?" And Dokrak's like, "It's my favorite season." She's like, "I think rainy days in Bangkok are beautiful, except for when it floods. That's not beautiful." And then Pam's like, "Yeah, I'm the opposite. I don't like it when it rains." Which,
And that's how I feel like it kind of insinuated as her parents got into an accident while it was raining.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so Dokrak sees that she's kind of sad, and she's like, you don't have to, you can tell me anything. You don't have to keep it in. And then we see Pam tells Dokrak, I love you.
Yeah, and I was like,
like, what? That was fast.
And then she kissed her.
And then she kisses her.
I was
Again, a really good kiss.
Yes, that was a
Very
really good kiss.
Very good kiss. And then we find out it was just Pam.
I know! After I found out, I was like, how dare you trick us? How dare you? I was like, dang, she just went for it. Like, I mean, there's just nothing. She just...
Yeah, that was a good kiss.
I was like, okay, it was a really good kiss. I was like, oh, she held her chin, and I was like, okay, get it. And then, I was like, okay.
You good?
That was a good kiss.
Are you okay though?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Mhm.
You don't look okay.
I'm just happy for them. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we find out that was a daydream. And so Pam has to like get herself out of it. She's like, yeah. You can tell she's very flustered.
Wait a minute.
She's like, that was not real. That was not real. You could have made it real.
Uh-huh.
All you had to do is go for it.
I know, but
you could have made that
she
real.
did not.
Not
That's
yet.
right.
So they part ways and everything, and that's the end of the episode.
Yes.
But then, we see
we get the preview.
Yeah, and the preview looks pretty good. I mean,
It looks good.
It looks like Cowie's gonna break up with Pam.
Mm-hmm.
And then
we have Oat and Nini.
Yeah, we get Oat and Nini. They have an interaction finally.
Yes.
And then we see Oat asks Pam, she's like, what do you do on a first date? Do you hug or do you kiss? And Pam says kiss.
Kiss.
Duh.
Yeah.
On a first date though? Gotta say something for the second date. Gotta say something for the second date. What do you do on the second date?
Kiss.
Just again?
Hold hands.
You kiss and then hold hands? Kiss first and then hold hands? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
I don't know. No. First date, you hold hands. Second date, you hug.
Oh, you hug. Oh, okay.
Third date, you kiss. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was another rule for the third date. I thought third date was...
Like what? You go all the way?
Yeah. I thought that was the third date rule.
I don't know.
I haven't dated in a long time. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it looks like they all go on like a little trip. Like Pam takes them on a trip.
Uh-huh.
And then we see Dokrak confess that she loves Pam.
Right.
So I want to know what happens in the middle of all that. I want to see what happens when Oat and Nini talk to each other.
Me too. I'm actually really excited about this interaction. Because obviously, I think that they're going to start having flings for each other.
Yeah, I'm for it.
Yeah, me too. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. So my theory with Nini now is, and it kind of goes hand in hand with yours, with her being a half sibling kind of. But my other theory was that maybe the dad was having an affair with Nini's mom, and something happened to her dad because of that. Like her dad couldn't handle it.
Oh.
And something happened to him.
Maybe
kind of like with the girl from the school.
Yeah.
Except he succeeded. So maybe Nini's pissed about that. Or you know, the dad had an affair with the mom, and Nini is the result of that affair,
Right.
and the dad wanted nothing to do with it.
And left family.
Yeah, and maybe the dad, like the other, like her mom's husband, left because he found out that's not his kid, and so it's just.
You're right.
And so it's just
Yeah.
Nini and her mom.
That actually
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense, that one. That
So-
second theory.
So that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of hand in hand with yours, like her being a half
Yeah.
sibling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense. Well, regardless, we are going to find out soon, aren't we? Hopefully. So,
Hopefully. I mean, we're almost halfway through the series.
Yes, we are. It's getting juicy, you guys.
It is.
There's so much more happening. So, yeah, I'm also curious as to what's going to happen when Gabi finds out about Pam and Rux.
I mean, I'm kind of happy that they're not really doing anything until after the breakup. Like, they had that one kiss, yes.
Yeah.
But Dokrak was drunk. I guess you can use that as an excuse.
that
I don't know.
Excuse the
No,
behavior.
No, it doesn't. No.
Yeah, no,
But
it doesn't.
Cowie doesn't need to know that happened.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah, I know he's probably gonna find out. But
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I'm happy they're not gonna like try to pursue a relationship until after the breakup happens.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still gonna hurt Cowie a lot because it's like, what? As soon as I break up with her, you try to take her.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I had her before that, but
true.
I'd let you
She
have
liked her before that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like I stepped aside so that I could help you get her.
Mm-hmm.
So, and my drawings are the one that sealed the deal for you anyway. So,
Right.
But that would be really petty if Duck did that. That would be really petty.
Well, that's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to next episode.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Mhm.
I don't have any so far. I don't have any theories about what's going to happen in the next episode, but I am definitely looking forward to it as well. Yeah. Do you have any last words, Jess?
Yeah, just thank you for continuing on this wild ride with us, you guys. It's a crazy show so far. I like it though. It's a crazy series.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
I've definitely been enjoying it. So
Mhm.
excited about that. But yeah.
Let us. Sorry.
uh-huh.
Let us know down below. Are you a Bonnie fan or an Emmy fan? I don't know if we've asked that question yet.
No, I don't think we have.
Yeah, because me and Linda are both Bonnie fans, but lately Emmy has been. I don't know, something about
Wrecking
Emmy.
her, huh?
Yeah, something about Emmy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is about Emmy, but I'm starting
Yeah,
to notice her a
she's-
lot more now.
She's been wrecking Jazz, so
A little bit.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
little bit. Just like the last couple days.
right.
TikTok, man. TikTok. But yeah.
But yeah, definitely let us know down below what you guys think of this episode. Yeah, and if you guys enjoyed our reaction, please subscribe to our YouTube, our Spotify, our TikTok, and our Instagram. Yeah, we would definitely appreciate that. And like we said, we are still on the road to 500 subscribers. So yeah, we
We're
hope
getting
you guys
there. We're
enjoyed this
almost there.
episode. We are. So patience and progress. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
คุณพี่พบคุณสาคุณสาม
คนที่ฉันรักคือไออุ่น